Hey guys, welcome back to Neutral Gaming, and we are back for another episode of cool story, bro. For another week's worth of unusual gaming and esports related news from me to you. A new Tekken game. It was EVO 2022 last weekend, the first in-person EVO event since the pandemic started in 2019. Because it's such a special occasion, it was chosen as an avenue for Bandai Namco to reveal something truly remarkable. It seems like a new Tekken game is in the works, as Bandai Namco just teased. However, we don't know a lot of information about this yet, and it'll still probably be a while before its release. Cult of the Lamb has just been released. One game that we don't have to wait for anymore is Cult of the Lamb, as it just came out this week. This game is kind of a mix of Hades, Animal Crossing, Don't Starve, and Populous, all rolled into one. So if you like any game that I just mentioned, then you should definitely give this one a try. In this game, you play as a possessed sheep who is tasked to bring together fluffy animals into the fold, worshipping the one who waits, venturing into dungeons in search of new followers and defeating the forces of false prophets. It's published by Devolver Digital, so you know it's a good game just by the publisher. But Cult of the Lamb, trust me, I played this. It's a very fun game to play. It has roguelite, base building, cult building, and community building elements paced so evenly so that you never get bored of any part of it. And it's tons of fun. So please do check it out. Tower of Fantasy has also just been released. Another highly anticipated game that just came out earlier this week is the anime-style gacha MMORPG Tower of Fantasy. And if you've seen the trailers, I know what you're thinking. It looks and feels like Genshin Impact. I started playing the game with the same thought and expectations, and admittedly, there really are a lot of similarities. But you should give Tower of Fantasy its own fair shot. It has fun combat and much more flexible maneuverability, and a high-tech world that is part Horizon Zero Dawn and part Honkai Impact, with a PT system that feels more generous and doesn't reset when you get an SSR. Being an MMO rather than a single-player RPG, it also has a lot of social elements that you'd expect from an MMO, making it more fun to play with friends than Genshin Impact, at least for me. Sure, it's not as polished as Genshin Impact as it still feels incomplete and rough around the edges, but it's still at least worth trying out just once to get a feel of the game's combat. Let's celebrate our victories together! Ash Ketchum's championship Pokemon team is headed to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Ash Ketchum finally won the Pokemon Championship in the anime! It only took him like 3 decades. In celebration of his success, a series of mystery gift codes are being given away right now for Pokemon Sword and Shield, so that players can also have Ash's entire party in the game. The first code is now out for Dracovish, which is, get this, GAN J0U AG0882. You have until August 25 to claim Dracovish before Dragonite's code comes out next. If you don't know, the other Pokemon in Ash's party are Gengar, Sirfetch'd, Lucario, and Pikachu. But the final one, World Cup Pikachu, can only be obtained through special mystery codes from watching Pokemon movies in Japan. So for that one, you probably have to go looking for those on eBay. The international tickets go on sale, and the top 12 have just been locked in. And finally today, the international tickets are now on sale. Well, I'm actually recording this before 10 a.m., so that's before the start of selling, so I'm not yet 100% sure if I actually got my tickets. And at the time of releasing, I'm also not sure if these tickets are still on sale, because I'm pretty sure the bots would have gotten all of them by now. But setting those aside, yes, the TI tickets are now on sale. Meanwhile, the top 12 teams have been locked in for the international, And these teams are PSG, LGD, OG, Beast Coast, Team Spirit, Thunder Awaken, Boom Esports, Team Aster, TSM, Tudra Esports, Gaming Gladiators, Evil Geniuses, and Outsiders. 6 more teams will qualify through the regionals and 2 more from the last chance qualifiers for a total of 20 teams at the international. I think Fnatic will be able to get the one from C, and I'd be interested to get your opinion, guys, on who do you think will make up the 8 teams coming from the qualifiers. So let me know down there in the comments who you think will be taking part of this year's international, apart from the 12 that we've just mentioned. And that's it for this week's episode of Cool Story Bro. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I wish you tune in again next week so that I can share more unusual gaming and esports news to you. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again next week, but until then, stay frosty.